Hello everyone, welcome back. Now that we're done here at Ostagar, we're going to move on. Yes, gather my party. And we're going to go back to Soldier's Peak, because we have some meteorite that I'd like to make into a sword. That'd be nice. And also to sell off some of our equipment and maybe buy more potions, because we are running low on potions. So Soldier's Peak is quite far away. It's going to take us a little bit to get there. Hopefully we won't encounter any battle, but that should be fine. Alright, we're back here. Got some new people at the fire. Let's go directly to the blacksmith, because I want to see what he can make.
Warden.
Hello. In my travels I found this strange metal in a crater.
This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend.
Excellent. No, I don't want a longsword. The longsword has dexterity on it, so I feel like it's more of a sword for rogue characters, since I think there are specializations that focus more on swords and combat, that sort of thing. But I'm gonna make a two-handed sword, and I'm gonna give it to Sten. I'd like a two-handed sword, please.
And so it shall be.
Yeah, okay.
It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden?
Thank you very much, sir. You have crafted with me a star sword by doing your silly arm waving. Starfang. 37 strength, my goodness. But it's got a lot of, wow, it does 90 damage. Beautiful. It's a beautiful sword, though. I look very much forward to using that in the future. In the meantime, let's talk to Levi.
What can I do for you, Warden?
Hey, buddy. I want to see your shop.
Certainly.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna sell some things that I don't need, like this war. What? Why can't I sell? Why can't I sell things? Why is nothing working? Maybe if I talk to him again.
What can I do for you, Warden?
Hello.
Certainly.
Why is it? I can't do anything. Maybe you can only buy and not sell. Well, let's see what he's got. He's got some runes, so they're pretty good. Should probably buy some of them, but they're pretty expensive, actually. Actually, let's store some stuff in the chest. Maybe his inventory's full, or maybe you just can't sell to him. You can only buy. That would be kind of strange, though. I'm actually not sure what to store and what to sell. And what do we have in here? A lot of things that we probably don't need. So I've put everything in this chest that I can't use just yet, like Kalen's armor, Starfang, that two-handed sword, Blood Dragon armor, so on and so forth. I just have to remember what's in the chest, and then come back to it when we have enough to be able to wear those items.
What can I do for you, Warden? Sir.
He doesn't sell any more potions. I guess we bought all the potions from him already. But I do want to see if he sells some herbalism potion things that we could probably use. But no, he doesn't. He only sells poison making recipes and so on, which is not what I was looking for. So I guess we're going to head back to camp because for some reason I can't sell things to him. So I'm going to go to Ogden and see if I can actually sell something. I'm also looking at shale right now real quick. Because I've got all these different crystals, maybe I should keep them because they all do different kinds of damage. And so if I encounter certain creatures that are immune or weaker to certain elements, I should keep them. But at the same time, I don't think we're going to be using shale anytime soon. So I don't think I should really do anything about that. I'm also giving some items to Liliana just for buffing her up and giving her some nice items, because like I said, I feel like perhaps at some point we're going to encounter well, a mission where we have to bring her along, so I'd rather that she already have some decent armor than not, if that makes any sense. I've also noticed we still have Morgan's staff, the Blackened Heartwood staff, and it's still a pretty good staff. It's got a bunch of nice stats on it, so maybe I should keep that for Wynn when we get her, but I don't know what kind of stuff Wynn has.
If there's
So let's talk to Bowden, and let's go to the store. Let's see if I can actually, yes, I can actually sell things to him. Good. I'm pretty much going to sell almost everything at this point. I don't even need this great sword. The family sword will go as well. Housekeeper, if we need anything back, we'll just buy it back, right? That's my logic here. And I'm going to sell these crystals as well. He still has not restocked on potions either, so I'm starting to get perhaps a bit worried. And that's where I might want to get Win as soon as possible. Maybe I should just buy this manual for the Templar as well right now, but I don't really know. Right, we got some rune slots, so perhaps we should take a look at the runes we have available to us before we buy any. And then see, actually we wanted to sell some things as well here. Silk carpet, silver band, quartz, blank vellums, that sort of thing. And the bracelet and everything else is a gift. We also had this rock salve, which increases armor and physical resistance for a short while. But I keep forgetting we have it because I haven't put that in our hot bars. Or action bars, that sort of stuff. Right. Let's go to the enchanter.
Enchantment?
Hello, I'd like some enchanting done. And let's take a look. We are using Mark's Blade, I believe? Yes, we are. And all we have is... Oh, did we sell? We might have sold the swords that still have the runes in them.
If there's anything I can do for
Hey, buddy. I'd like to take a look. We might have sold you some swords by accident. Yes, I'm gonna buy this family sword back just to take out the runes. And I need to find the other one. Oathkeeper was the other one, wasn't it? Yes, there it is. Hello?
enchantment?
I forgot to remove the runes, I'm sorry. Where is it? There. There. And we are using Marik's Blade. I liked the physical resistance, but I should give that to... Oh, they both have 3 slots. I'm going to give the physical resistance to Alistair. Chance of paralysis seems pretty good. And slow rune. Some nice CC just for him as well. And then I guess I'll take the lightning. But I need to buy more runes. I was wondering, I was like, I thought we had 16 gold. Maybe buying back is more than I thought. Wow, 144 gold for that one. Pretty crazy. Runes right here, right. Spell resistance seems pretty nice. I do like that spell resistance, and so I might buy that one. I'm taking a look at what the other ones are. Electricity damage, cold. Wait. Cold iron versus undead, interesting. And physical resistance. I think I'm going to take the spell resistance rune, 4%, that one. And the physical resistance rune as well, this one. Excellent. That should do just quite nicely. And I'm going to slot those in
Enchantment?
to my current sword. Join them in, hail rune, there we go. Physical resistance, spell resistance, and a little bit of electricity damage. I feel like we don't really need that much damage. But then there's the whole logic of if you kill things faster, then you won't take as much damage. Now, I could go around the camp and start talking to people. I see Sten is in a different spot this time, so I'm kind of interested to see what he has to say. Hey, buddy.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
I'm not sure what callow means. What is that supposed to mean? Yeah. What is callow supposed to mean?
Callow? It is a word in your tongue. It means without feathers, as a new-hatched bird.
Oh, so he thought I was inexperienced, perhaps. All of these responses are bad. I didn't know what the words mean. The second option is kind of silly. And the third option is dismissive. Let's just say I know what the word means.
Then why ask?
Because I didn't know what it meant. Never mind.
Shall we move on then?
Yes, please. Why did you come to Ferelden?
I was sent to be the eyes of the Antom. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
Okay, interesting. The Arishok, perhaps he is your leader of sorts?
The one who commands the Antom, the body of the Kunari.
Ah, okay, so he's the king?
Kunari have no kings.
Okay. Well, to me, they can be just another label, right? King, leader, that sort of thing. It's all kind of the same, isn't it? Blah, blah, blah. I don't really... I could ask what he has. Why do the Kunari care about the Blight?
Why do you?
Right, it could destroy the world. It poses a threat.
Do you think the Kunari live on some other world, then?
No, I don't. These questions and answers is kind of silly. Did you find an answer to this question?
A portion of it.
Okay, interesting. And what was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Okay. The Blight is an unstoppable force of destruction. Perhaps that's the answer. We shall see then. Do you have to report it back then?
Yes.
Okay. And when are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Okay. Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Sure. Let's go.
As you wish.
I don't want to press... oh, he disapproves? Really? Darn. I didn't want to press forward the questioning, or he would probably disapprove a little bit more than usual. Let's drop by with Alistair and see what he has to say.
Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
Lots of options. Never mind. I guess we got all the answers we have. Sure, let's go talk to Morgan. I was wondering if I should do this right now. I talked to all of the followers since I wasn't sure if it would really bring anything of worth, but some of them do. I like the conversations with Sten because he's kind of a mysterious character.
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Usually, that is, yes. Never mind. Yeah, none of these options are really interesting to me. I kind of just want to move on at this point. Maybe Shale has something interesting to say.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
Oh, in what way? Thanks, Shale.
Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
Perhaps you could say that. Depending on how you're raised in a certain family, you might grow up to have certain influences because of your family and their status and that sort of thing. So if your family is a well-honored and well-mannered royal family, hence the human noble storyline that I'm playing at the current moment, then yes, I think it might help us be a cut above the rest, but I'm not entirely sure. My father was the Terran of Higher.
Oh, then that must be it.
Perhaps.
I knew there had to be some reason, it being a human and all. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
Okay. Yeah, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Oh. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Okay. He seems to enjoy those conversations about humanity and that sort of thing. But apparently Shale might be a lady. I don't know. I don't know its gender exactly. It is a golem. I don't know if golems have genders. But I think that's funny. I think Bowden had...
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
Blah, blah, blah.
Good to have you along on the road.
So what's your story exactly?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Interesting. Well, Ozamar, we might be heading back there at some point in the storyline. Why did you leave then?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Sounds like bad business. Yeah. So what happened then?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold.
Sure, I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
So you're an outlaw then, eh? Well, hopefully you'll be a bit safer here with us around, protecting you from the law. Because from what you're saying, it sounds like you sure, there's a bit of suspicion there that you might be the thieving kind, but it seems that you're just buying goods from people who are gathering them and then selling them yourselves. You're just a merchant, not a stealer, right? That sounds good. And now here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
I'm good for now, I think. But where do your goods come from? The goods he's selling to us right now. Oh yes, you did mention your son in your tale. That's an interesting one. Let's go with that.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Oh, I'll make sure you will. You got a free helper. Yeah, well, that was generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
That's good. Enjoyment and passion of your craft is always a good pointer. Right. Where do your goods come from? Not the deep roads, I hope.
Look, we don't rob people, all right?
All right.
We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
Okay, fair enough. You're just taking the stuff that no one is using and selling it. What do you mean by that?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Yeah, I guess so. There is a bit of a moral dilemma with his business. I almost didn't, at this point I almost wish I didn't ask. I just want to buy stuff from him that's useful to my cause. At that point I don't really care where it comes from. If it helps us, it's more important. Right, our quest is more important than petty little things like so. Yes, the Blight will not last forever. I guess it's better than having the Darkspawn take it all.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
It happens. Thank you for the story. I'm going to go now.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
Take care. Maybe I should talk to the boy as well, just to not dismiss him as a person. Just,
Enchantment?
hello, buddy. No thanks. All he has is the options to go to the store and enchant. Right, we have Liliana and the dog left. Cole, he's got some paints. Alright, let's talk to Liliana real quick. Hey,
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Vision. I don't remember what she said about the vision. I don't really need to hear any tales right now. And I'm going to move on. Although that last option about the spies is pretty interesting. Hey Cole, how's it going? You like the paints? Hey. Oh, he's adorable. Alright, so let's go. I believe we're going to Redcliffe. Oh, no, wait. We've got one more thing.
Yes.
Usual party. Alistair,
Yes.
hello. There, take him. One more. Where's Redcliffe? I'm just checking. Den room. I don't remember why we have to go to den room. But I need to find where Redcliffe is. Redcliffe is down there. So we're going to Lothering real quick. Because of, yes, Rat King or King Rat. I can't remember what your username is exactly. I keep messing up those two words back and forth. I have to check to remember which one it is. But yeah, he left me a comment about the quest in Lothering for spider toxins or something, since we did kill those spiders at some point. And we gathered their toxins. So I'm going to go to the inn. Well, the bodies are still there. I think that's actually, yeah, one of my mods where the bodies stay, which is fine. Makes it a bit more realistic, I guess. Man, poor villagers. They are in over their heads. Attacking people in full plate armor and enchanted swords and whatnot. I don't really know why they did that. So the inn's right here. Hello.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You know you're out of food?
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Bad business. Seems to be a running theme for this episode. Don't worry about it. I took care of it. I did take care of that. So I had to replay through the entire game, the entire start of the game, because of the game crashing earlier, and I thought that by reinstalling the game it would fix it, and by reinstalling the game I actually deleted my save. So I played through the entire game, and this time around I actually kept the merchant around. I didn't scare him off, and that's why that option is still here, I believe.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
You're welcome. Actually, show me what you've got, because maybe you have some potions. Oh, yes, you do. Potions, please. I'm going to buy all these potions. So here there's this Incense of Awareness potion recipe, but it says we need improved herbalism. But I'm pretty sure we do with Morrigan. But I'm not sure if we really can... Ooh. Sorry, distracted by shiny daggers. And he's got some actually pretty good items as well. Ooh, physical resistance. That's a nice necklace. It's pretty cheap too, but I think we're gonna leave it there just to be alright with that. Where was it? Right, recipes. I want to see if I can make her learn that, but you kind of need to... Right, because we leveled her up in herbalism, but she didn't learn any potions. So I'm actually gonna save just to...
You're here about... I got other gear to sell.
Right, show me what you've got. Let's see if we can... lyrium potion recipe. Yes, okay. So now that we're talking with Morgan, we see that we can buy it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Buy this, buy that. And that's for trap making and so on, which I don't feel like we're going to need right now. So now let's back out and use the recipes, if I can find them. I think they're in this tab, aren't they? No. Maybe they get implemented right away. Let's check. Yes, they do. Very cool. What is this? Incense of awareness. Small lumps of curious resin that can be burned to release fragrant smoke. This incense makes the user more aware of the surrounding action, but less able to resist hostile influences, granting a bonus to defense, but a penalty to mental resistance. Interesting. So now we can make injury kits and lyrium potions. But what I'm more interested in is the bigger health poultices, which I've ran out of, actually. That's why I'm going to these merchants. He looks like he still has the quest on his head.
Hear about food.
No, I
I've got
don't
other
need...
gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering? I'm just taking this option because I want to try and activate that quest he has, even though last time I came around here, I didn't pick it because, like I said, I don't want to talk about things I'm not interested in, and that was one of them, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Check the chanter's board by the chantry.
Yep, we already did that.
No, don't suppose you know anything about poison?
That's not a skill I care to possess.
Pity. I figured it was what. So, you want to buy something instead?
Nope, I'm good. Okay. So that's probably the comment about the toxins that I had from the spiders, but whatever. Like I said, I'm going to pick options that are more relative to what I would say, and I don't really care about poisons, so that's what I said. And there was also this...
Make more trouble?
Nope.
About all we can stand in Lothering now.
No trouble, sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Alright, I'll leave you to your business then. I'll be going.
Luck speed your way.
Thanks. I remember there was a body in back room last time I came in here. Or maybe not, but a chest. Maybe we can open it. Right, an axe, which we'll probably just sell for money.
As you say.
I probably did this last time, but I don't remember. Sorry. For the sidetracks. Hello, yes, no thank you. I'm going to sell you these axe that I just got. Here you go. Okay. Now we're going to go back out and talk to the other merchant, just to see if we can buy more potions or more recipes. I don't really know what he has. Because yeah, I'm looking for the recipes to make bigger potions. Right, they're just talking about stuff that we don't really care about right now.
Don't you ever talk? You know, make polite conversation just to put people at ease?
You mean that I should remark upon the weather before I cut off a man's head?
Never mind.
Alistair, you should know better than that. It's Sten. He gets down to business, and that's about it. And I can admire that. Now, where's the merchant? There he is.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
I am, actually.
All
That's
right.
what you have.
Just don't buy everything up.
Oh, really? And what if I do? What if I do? Kunari Commander Gloves. Wow. 43 strength, though. So he does have some actual really good items, but not gonna do Dramarish. Kunari swords. Just, yep, sidetracked, sorry. Right. Health poultice, yeah, I'll take those. Doesn't have that many right now, but that's alright. Okay, so he's got some recipes for poison making, which we don't care about. Oh, lesser stamina drought. Yeah, I don't care about that, but we're gonna buy it anyways, because it is for herbalism. And I believe that, let's just check if she's gotten it. Stamina, she has. I don't really want to waste my things on lesser poultices, because it uses the same materials for the lesser ones as the greater ones. So we're kind of done here in Lothering. I'm going to head back out, and we're going to go to Redcliffe, I believe. Go talk to Arl Eamon, and also learn our champion specialization for the warrior. Oh, and one more thing, I do remember that I gave Alistair Duncan's sword, and it was invisible. I forgot to install a fix patch for my texture, or for one of my mods, and that's what made the sword invisible, but I've installed that now and it's fixed, so he's got an actual sword, not attacking with his fist and invisibleness inside of it. So yes, that's fixed, which is nice. It's also going to fix a couple of crashes that are upcoming in the game apparently, so that's good. Good to know. Off to Redcliffe now. Redcliffe is down here, and there's the Redcliffe Castle as well. So yeah, let's head off to Redcliffe.